We're taking time tonight to look back 10 years at the night that Western New York was united in grief. 50 people and an unborn baby died when Colgan Air Flight 3407 crashed into a Clarence Center home.
Now, that tragedy, of course, made advocates out of dozens of the family members who fought in the memory of their loved ones to keep something like this from ever happening again. And 10 years later, it hasn't happened.
But while much is reported on the number of people who died, the story of 3407 is just as much a story about survival, as we hear from 2 on Your Side's Dave McKinley.
When the first Christmas following the crash came rolling round the bend, there was a little girl sitting near the tree, missing her daddy.
And I put his picture right by her bed, and she kisses it every night.
Summer West is now 12.
No, I don't have any memories of my dad, but I can remember from photos and videos that my mom shows me.
She knows from the pictures in the stories that she is told that Ernie West was a good father who loved her dearly. However,
I don't really feel too sad about it because I was only 2 years old. Now, if he would have died, like if I was 10 or older, then I probably would be sad about it, because I got to know him more.
She says, "Mom, I'm not sad. You know, I'm happy." And for me, that's the best thing a mom can, that's the best thing I could hear, because that was my goal, is for her to be a normal, happy, well-adjusted child.
it's the way she says Ernie would have wanted it.
He just wanted her to be happy and loved and feel safe. And just that in my head of being stubborn and wanting to make sure I do good by Ernie, that's what gets you through.
Not that it's been easy being an only parent, and Jennifer says there's a distinction there.
You know, I like to say I'm not a single parent, I'm an only parent, because even in divorce, you know, the wife still has a husband and the child still has a father, whereas I don't have anybody. I'm kind of in the role of mother and father, and so it's a little different, a little more difficult.
Oh, here it is.
Especially back in the beginning.
When I look back on it, I think, how did I even get by? I think something just kicks in. For me personally, something kicked in. Either you sink or swim, and I swam.
Together, they've done their share with the rest of the 3407 families to fight for increased airline safety in the wake of the crash.
Because that's tangible. That helps people, that helps save lives, and that's why I got her involved.
My name is Summer West.
Summer even once testified before Congress, something not too many kids can say. But when it came to the full 2 days' worth of events planned to mark the 10th anniversary of the crash, these two did not plan to attend any of them.
We like to celebrate how he lived, not how he died. And to me, celebrating his death day isn't something I want to do.
So you won't be?
No, I'm not going to anything.
Simply put, it's not their scene.
To each his own. You know, I'm just speaking on my personal. You know, I don't judge anybody who needs to do what they have to do to grieve. But my thing was, it tore me apart. Like that vigil, it would set me back days. I got the epiphany on the 5th year when I realized, oh my God, what is Ernie would never want me to put myself through that depression and to do it. And it was almost like he was speaking to me and said, stop it. I'm not there. I'm in your house. I'm in your heart.
His cremated remains are there in the urn in the dining room. But there's more than that.
I would guess the biggest reminder of him is probably when you look at her.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes, it is.
Okay, new.
Her facial expressions, even the way she walks, is enough to prompt an oft-heard expression in this home.
Yeah, because she always says it all the time. She's just like, oh my God, it's Ernie.
And her legs, she's got the same
look at them
legs. They both had long, thin legs. And I swear when she walks, the back of her, sometimes the knees kind of turn, and it looks just like his legs.
For now, this journey still involves just the two of them.
Still?
Right, yes.
There's no, okay.
No, I wish. Do you know anybody? Help a girl out.
Oh my God.
I know,
Mom,
right?
You're so corny.
I know.
Besides, there'd be a lot to measure up to.
He set the bar high, so.
So, until such time that fate might determine there is someone of such standards, it'll be just Jennifer and Summer, laughing, loving, and living.
We honor Ernie every day just by being happy and living life to the fullest.
Jennifer West still lives in the same home she once shared with Ernie. It is right on the flight path for the Buffalo airport, and to this day, she can listen and, even without looking up, tell you when a Bombardier Dash 8 Q400 is flying overhead.
As sad as that is to hear, it's also positive and encouraging because you see the beauty of that mother with her daughter and remembering her husband and the father in such a beautiful way.
Well, like you said at the outset, Mary Alice, we hear so much about the lives lost in the crash. 3407 is just as much a survivor tale today, and there's two examples.
Right, and you can't begrudge anyone who decides to grieve in their own way as they are, and remembering all those wonderful happy times, and you know.
Oh, they're still having happy times, those two.
Yeah.
That's clear to see. They have a great relationship. It's a beautiful mother-daughter story. Thank you for sharing.
It was
Dave.
beautiful, Dave. Thank you. Appreciate it.